So today is Tuesday, the 12th of March 2024. So I actually forgot to do my update yesterday. Like I did it and then someone walked in on me, so I deleted it. I meant to redo it and then I just fucking forgot. So I'll do most of the talking about yesterday, and then if I need to do another one about today later, I'll do it later. But yeah, so yesterday and Sunday and the whole weekend, right, was pretty much the epitome of what entrepreneurship is about. The fucking headaches it brings you, the ups and downs. It was just the whole. Ugh. Anyway, let's go from Friday, finding out that the client who's getting great results might not want to carry on, right? So so that threw me off, and I got a little bit in my own head about it. Then the nightmare client was giving me a headache. Then on Sunday, I was overworking myself. I worked pretty much all of well, not all of it because it was Mother's Day, but spent some time with my mum. But then I worked a lot of the day. And it got to a point where I was overworking myself. My head was hurting. I felt stuck. And then Monday, I woke up. I felt stuck again. I didn't know where to go, what to do with the outreach, and it was all just a bit of a headache. But since yesterday, things have sort of eased down and calmed down a little bit. Now I know what I need to do now. It's just about executing it. So the first thing that happened, which is great news, is that the lady who was unsure has agreed to sign on. So that's our first paying client back again. Now it dropped from the $750 a month to $500 a month, and the reason it dropped, right? I didn't want it to drop because I know the service is worth more than that. I know I can deliver more than that. However, her friend who'd been trying to nick her off me for the last 2 months offered her 6 months to $3,000. Now she only wants to do 3 months, and she said, "Look, I want to carry on with you. We've done such hard work together. We've put in so much effort. I don't want to lose the work that we've done." So she was like, "Can you do it for £500?" So for me right now, I'm not in a position where I'm established enough to turn people away or turn money away or say, no, I'm worth more than that. I refuse to charge that. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but that's just where I am. I'm in a place where I can't say no, and I need to do the service front to end to learn how to do the whole process, what it looks like for the full 3 months. So when I go and charge it, I'm in a better place, if that makes sense. Now, even if I start signing people on now for the charge thing, she's ahead, so I know what the process is going to be looking like. So yeah, and again, £500 a month is better than nothing. So that's amazing. So that's either 3 months of mentorship if I want, with a little bit of profit, or yeah, I don't know, but it's nice to get a bit of cash in. So yeah, so that's that. So that was the first issue resolved. I'm really glad that she's on board. So the second thing now was like, I was like, how the fuck do I do outreach now? Like, what am I gonna do? Because my ad wasn't working. I need to look at a new angle. I need to really sit down and like spend some time thinking, right, what am I going to do to be completely different? Because everyone's promising the same stuff, the same crazy guarantees, the same angles. I need to mix it up differently, and obviously that's gonna be hard. But once I figure it out, we'll be laughing. So I was stuck. So I started doing some DM outreach, right? And I sent quite a few. It took so long. I spent all of yesterday morning sending DM outreaches, and I was so stuck because I was like, this is going to take fucking forever. Plus, none of these people, I don't even know if these people are good leads. Like, are these the right people to be contacting? Am I wasting my time? And I felt so stuck. I didn't know where to go. However, on this journey, no matter what's happened, I've always been shown the answers. Now, what I mean by that, this is going to sound mad, but I'll ask out loud. This sounds crazy. I'll say, what do I need to do? What is the step that I'm missing? And it will present itself to me. And it might sound like absolute fucking lunacy, but it does, and it has. So let me explain to you what I mean. So I was stuck yesterday. I was like, what? Like, tell me, like, what am I missing? What do I need to do? Then I was on the lady who's just signed on. I was on her account, and she posted something on a story and a guy liked it and he had coach in his name. So I thought, oh, here we go, another guy trying to sell to her. I clicked on his page just to look out of curiosity and he wasn't. He was just a genuine coach. What was he? I can't remember what sort of coach he was. But he was just a genuine coach that liked her story. But but the the thing was, I was like, oh my god, it just clicked in my head. And a little bit before that, I asked out loud for it. It clicked in my head. I was like, oh my god, she's got a million fucking coaches following her. I'll just leverage that and use her name. So I went on her following. I typed in coach, and about 50 to 100 names come up, and I was like, that's a fucking brilliant start to get into that. Now, obviously, I've got her mate as well. I've got her mate as well coming up, but when I saw that, I was like, fucking hell, like, yeah, I can leverage her whole network and what she's got and use her name. I messaged her, I said, look, I'm trying to scale my own stuff. Can I use your name and mention it? She went, yeah, that's fine. We're getting great results. I'm happy. Go for it. So I am in a fantastic fucking place now because I can now go through all of her followers, contact them, use her name, and give myself a boost with the outreach to get some more people in, start getting a bit of money in, then build it up step by step. So that was the first thing. So that was what I mean. I asked out loud and it just presented itself to me. That's the first thing. The second thing, my other client, the older guy, who's a poker mindset coach for poker players, his ads are fucking popping off. 4 days in, 8 sales calls booked, 2 a day. So, so we're getting sales calls for £8 a pop, which is fucking mad. He's got his first call today. But yeah, it's been absolutely crazy. But I was thinking to myself, if the results are so good with these types of niches, I need to look for coaches in this niche. So now I've got a plan. I've got her network and her connections that I can use to start asking questions and outreach to. I now have a niche which I know generates really good results, gets really good people in. And maybe that's something I start with my advert. Maybe I start running my advert for this niche, or maybe I search for coaches on that niche. But whatever it is, I've got a really, really, really solid start. I know where I need to go now. I've got some cash coming in. Now I just need to really push this. And this is the tricky bit. But this is what I said earlier about the ups and downs. Like Saturday, Sunday, I was like, what the fuck do I do? Even yesterday, for half a day, what the fuck do I do? How do I outreach? I'm outreaching to all these people. I don't even know if they're the right fit. And then bang, bang, lines up. No, we just got to execute it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not done yet. I need to execute it. But it's just mad that no matter what happens on this journey, it finds a way to fix itself. The solution always presents itself to me. And it just just recertifies in my mind, this is meant to be. So that's where I'm at with that. And last little update, the crazy lunatic client, which I can't actually explain to you how crazy she is. She said this. She was like, okay, I think you should just leave me alone now and focus on your other clients. Thank you for all your help. I'll figure out the video, how to edit the videos and all the sales stuff on myself. Okay. Said, I have some feedback for you that I didn't include in my testimony on Trustpilot. I asked your dad the best way to deliver it as I'm actually quite intimidated to do so. I'm sorry, but I don't want to move forward with any paid work with you. So after all that talk, saying she's going to sign on to do the paid stuff, she's now fucked it all off and decided not to do it. She's a nutcase. She can't handle, like, I'm quite a strong personality, quite confident in myself. She can't handle it. That's why she's saying I feel intimidated. But I'm waiting for her to hear her feedback. But now she's just disappeared off the face of the earth. But yeah, so that's where we are, right? Still, I'll be honest, I still feel a tad stuck, but I think it's because I haven't put anything into motion yet. So I need to start outreaching to them, start doing all of this stuff. and hopefully start getting more people on. I've got one on. Hopefully I can get a friend on Friday. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. So it's a really good start. It's a positive start. But like I said, we just need to, yeah, we just need to keep going, keep pushing, and see how it goes.